Death and horror, hunger and destruction. In the course of its history, the humankind has gone through nearly 15,000 wars. More than 90% of their victims fall on the 20th century. Yet, the invention of nuclear weapons put the mere existence of human civilization under threat. Several times, the planet itself was on the verge of dying. Today, with a new round of the global arms race unfolding, we are once again on the threshold of nuclear apocalypse. The nuclear non-proliferation regime is violated over and over again in different parts of the world. How to prevent the atomic nightmare? Kazakhstan was the first one in human history to voluntarily close a nuclear test site, give up the fourth largest nuclear arsenal, and establish the nuclear-free zone in Central Asia. We have implemented the national-level Nuclear Security Action Plan. All our nuclear facilities are under the full-scope safeguards of the IAEA. The world of the 21st century is facing multiple threats of unprecedented scale: ethnic and religious conflicts, international terrorism, and above all, the spread of weapons of mass destruction. Nuclear weapons can fall into the terrorist hands. The dirty bomb has become a harsh reality. Today, the world is literally in a state of menacing uncertainty. We deeply regret that the atmosphere of trust that has been evolving in the course of decades after the World War II is degrading even among the leading states. Kazakhstan stands for the coherent movement towards a world free of weapons of mass destruction. The establishment of the IAEA Low-Enriched Uranium Bank in Kazakhstan represents the country's global contribution to the peaceful use of atomic energy. Kazakhstan is a party to all international treaties in the sphere of nuclear security and has formally confirmed its nuclear weapons-free status. Leading the global anti-nuclear movement, Kazakhstan is advocating the return of trust and dialogue to the international political arena. August the 29th, the date of closure day of the world's largest Semipalatinsk nuclear test site, has become the International Day Against Nuclear Tests. I am convinced that in the 21st century, the humankind is capable of finding a worthy path towards the world free of the threat of weapons of mass destruction. I believe that trust, will and reason of the global community, multiplied by vigorous collective efforts, will not allow our planet stepping into the abyss of global catastrophe. In the era of the 25th anniversary of the closure of Semipalatinsk nuclear test site, the first president of Kazakhstan established the Nazarbayev Prize for a nuclear weapon-free world and global security. Its purpose is to encourage world leaders and organizations promoting regional stability, global security, combating terrorism, proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, and poverty. King of Jordan Abdullah II became the first prize laureate for demonstrating his personal commitment to the principles of peace and humanism. The world in the 21st century is worth fighting for as meaningfully and persistently as the people did it in the course of the previous century. We must think about the future of our children and grandchildren. Nursultan Abishevich Nazarbayev, first president of Kazakhstan. Manifesto. The world, the 21st century.